It's Bueller and Dodge with a very special guest today. I know we always say special guest, but this is the special guest to end all special guests. The winner of UFC 1, 2, and 4, UFC Hall of Famer from the first family of MMA, an MMA living legend. It is none other than the Royce Gracie, who stars in the latest chapter in the Mummy franchise, The Scorpion King 4, Quest for Power, which you can get on a digital download today or on DVD and Blu-ray on January 13th. Royce, thanks for coming on the show, man.
You're welcome. Thank you. Nice introduction.
So let's jump right into it. The Scorpion King 4, Quest for Power. Without giving away much of the plot, we've read that your character's name is Angar, correct?
Angar, yes.
Okay, and are you? I just have to know: are you going to be an ally or an enemy of the Scorpion King?
I'm going to be fighting the Scorpion King.
Okay, because I just feel like, you know, if you were an enemy, like, this is going to be the end of the franchise. I mean, you're Royce Gracie. There's no way he's going to be able to defeat you. If you're an ally, he has a chance. We might see another movie.
But the thing is, I'm always been a good guy in my fighting career.
True.
So I want to be a little bit of bad. So I want to be the bad guy. I don't mind the acting business.
Well, I mean, if you get in a fight with the Scorpion King, then would you grab the Scorpion King's ponytail a la Chemo and punch him in the face?
Dude, if anything goes, come on. Of course.
So this
is get a hold of it.
If you can get a hold of it,
man.
That'd be the key, right? So this is your first big movie as an actor. Are there any other plans for you to do more movies?
I was just at UTA yesterday over here in Hollywood, and I was talking to them about it. So they represent me, and they're going to start to do something. They're talking about a book first, get a writer to write a book about my life story, and then maybe that turns into a movie. So we're just talking about that yesterday.
If you do get a book, if you write a book about your life story, could you dedicate it to me and Dodge?
Yes.
Maybe even just like dedicate like the prologue to us or something. That'd be awesome.
Sure.
Something along the lines of.
I'm gonna have to choke you first.
That's fine. Hey, I would volunteer to get choked by the Royce Gracie. I have no problem with that.
I will just watch and laugh.
I'm completely off subject here, but I got choked by Jason Von Flew here in the studio one time, so I'm no stranger to danger, Royce.
So you're used to it. Good.
So, you know, in Scorpion King 2, it had starred Randy Couture, and then in Scorpion King 3, they had Kimbo Slice. Now, the film you're in for, you also are co-starring with Roy Nelson and Antonio Bigfoot Silva. Why do you think this franchise attracts MMA stars to dabble a little bit in acting?
It's an action movie. So fighters, that's what we live for, man. Action.
I think it's
a choreographed fight scene. I understand. Everybody knows that, but it's action.
Has anything to do with The Rock? It seems like The Rock attracts mixed martial artists.
He attracts martial artists too. But this one is Victor Webster is the Scorpion King this time.
Correct.
Oh, right. But The Rock,
he's a big guy too, man. And I sparred with him before. I mean, and he's tough. He's tough.
Does he actually do?
He knows what he's doing in martial arts.
Does he do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something else?
Yes, he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He does everything, man. He trains everything. MMA, he trains, yes.
Nice.
He trains a lot. He's very good friends with George Fournette, so he trains a lot with George Fournette.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. All right. I got a question about speaking of training with people, Zoltan Bothroyd from Five Finger Death Punch. He pretty much does, like, he brings a jiu-jitsu mat along with him everywhere he goes. Have you ever trained with him?
I haven't trained with him yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm sure someday you will.
We're going to run into each other, yes. Now, as long as he doesn't beat me up, we can train.
Now, you recently signed on with Bellator MMA as a brand ambassador. What exactly does that mean?
Man, I'm helping out them to spread all over the world. I travel about 7 months of the year all over the world. I'm starting now in January. I'm going to go watch Bellator, Pitbull and Strauss over in Temecula. And then after that, the next day, that's on Friday. On Saturday, I'm flying to Hawaii. I stay a week in Hawaii, come back to LA for about 3-4 days, take off to Kuwait, come back from Kuwait, stay in LA for like 3-4 days, go to the East Coast. I do a tour teaching from Virginia. I work my way up all the way to Connecticut, to Mohegan Sun, and I'm going to go watch the Bellator, the British invasion over there in Connecticut, the Mohegan Sun.
Man,
So I'm helping them out, spread the word out worldwide. I'm helping the fighters, talking to them.
That week in Hawaii sounds really tough.
Man, I'm going from Hawaii, from tropical to the desert of Kuwait, to the freezing cold of weather of the East Coast. Awesome life. I love it. And in between, I teach and train, and I go watch some fights.
Nice. So with this, with you being the ambassador for Bellator MMA, does that strain your relationship with the UFC? Do you even have a UFC relationship anymore?
Oh yes. How can they not like me? Come on, man. I'm here for MMA in general. I'm here for the sport. You see, so I still have a relationship with the UFC. If I have a chance, I will go to their show. It's not like I'm forbidden to go to their show. No, Dana White and I, we talked. It was good. He's like, man, go do what you got to do. So go help them out. No problem.
Cool. Very cool.
So recently, UFC 6 winner and another guy from the old guard of MMA, Oleg Tektonov, said in an interview that he thinks that the real champions of the UFC ended back in the 90s when you guys had no rules, when you had no time limits. Do you kind of agree with him with that?
It's different. It's different. We can't take it away from what we did in the past, but I understand we can't continue like that. If there was still with no gloves, no time limit, no weight division, the show wouldn't go on.
Right.
What Dana White and the Fertitta brothers did it by organizing the whole thing, creating the time limit. I understand. I'm against time limit. But if there was no time limit, there wouldn't be a pay-per-view show tonight. You see, there wouldn't be a pay-per-view show ever anymore.
Right.
They couldn't do a live show on Fox. They couldn't do anything. So you see, so I understand why they had to change, but the time changes. So
it's just part of the evolution of the sport, right?
Yes. It's even for everybody. All fighters are fighting on the same weight division. Back then, there was no weight division. So
I remember the good old days.
Fighters, yeah. So it changes. So I understand it.
Well, with all the changes and how everything is now, obviously different than when you fought, is there anybody that really sticks out to you now that really impresses you?
The champions. The champions impress me. Yes, because they know how to use strategy. That's why they're the champions. Not just because they're tough guys or because they're strong and they're big and they're cut up and they hit hard. No, none of that. It's because the champions know how to use strategy. Simple as that.
Okay, that's simple
you
enough.
Think any of them could have made it in the tournament styles that you have fought in?
There is only one way to find out. Get them into the tournament.
Well, we got one more question for you.
It's hard to say that.
We know that you're short on time. We got one more question for you. It's this is going to be the last answer for this question. Nobody else can answer it.
I don't know if anybody will be able to top his answer.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
So who would win in a fight? Dodge, go ahead.
Okay, it's a little ridiculous, but it's who would win in a fight, Royce? A bear that has machine guns for hands and feet, or a pterodactyl that poops chainsaws.
Wait, what?
A bear with machine guns for paws, or a pterodactyl that poops chainsaws?
Dude, what kind of world you guys live in? What kind of imagination is that?
Hey, it could happen.
I have a big imagination, but wow.
It could happen in the Scorpion King franchise. You never know, man.
Can I be on that movie? It's going to be an animation movie or?
All CGI, man. All CGI. He's not picking his.
That's the next Avatar movie.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for being on the show today, Royce. We really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the living legend, Royce Gracie, in the latest chapter of the Mummy franchise, The Scorpion King 4, Quest for Power, which is available for download on digital HD today and available on DVD and Blu-ray on January 13th. Royce, thanks for being on the show today, man.
Thank you, guys.